What's up, Internet? So, I I just watched like an hour-long videos of this Bernays guy, and I don't know what to say, man. It's a lot. But I guess it's gonna kind of, or I'm gonna try to make some sense of it. I mean, the first thing that is kind of weird about it all is the fact that this Edward Bernays guy is the nephew of Sigmund Freud. So I know that probably explains so much right now, right? But he's been controlling us for quite some time, it seems. I mean, I literally had to take notes because I'm just like, this is not right. It's weird. And I guess I'm gonna fuck with this because it was on top of the stack, and I'm like, it's 9 o'clock at night, even though I know I told the group chat that I was gonna do research and then film my Box Mountain, so I was doing research, guys. Just kind of blowing my own mind. But I should probably get a mirror. Anyway, so I won't even discuss that because I guess that would probably have to do with, you know, the situation. And no, Heather, I did not clean my room. I took a nap. And I'm sorry, but I was tired. And my room really needs to be cleaned, and it's going to have to be even cleaned more once this is all done. But for this whole Edward Bernays guy, I guess he wrote a book called Propaganda, of all things, in 1928, and, but, oh, we can't say propaganda now, because I guess the Germans used it, so people, it's bad now. So he actually coined the term public relations. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. But I guess how one thing he did was he, like, got people to be okay with World War I by saying we're bringing democracy to Europe. And that kind of makes so much more sense because a lot of my military friends, they always joke that if we're going to go to war with somebody, it's like, oh, it's like Iraq needs some democracy or something. And I'm like, oh, I get it now. Interesting. So, yeah. Just like, I'm sorry, I'm just like starting to understand a bunch of stuff that I kind of never wanted to understand. But, okay, so Sigmund Freud's nephew, he goes and he understands group psychology because of his uncle, which I guess that's going to be kind of a big part of this video too, because I guess he had like the first video that I listed in the description, you guys need to watch if you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. And you're going to see a lot of relevancy in what's happening today. And I know at least 5 people are watching this. And I'm going to give you guys a test on this. Well, technically, because I know y'all are going to comment. So, but yeah, once you're done watching this video, go watch the video in the description and then come back and leave another comment. Yeah, do that. Because I don't know. I don't even know if my Chromebook's working to schedule this video, so I may have to actually take my phone with me and post the video in between cleaning rooms. So this is my life now. I don't know what happened to my Chromebook. It won't turn on anymore. And the kid's like, I don't know, Mom. And when my kid says, I don't know, Mom, it's dead. But, yeah, okay, so trying to understand the whole group psychology, and they were giving a bunch of I guess, suggestions, not really suggestions, or examples of, I don't know, things we do, and why we would rather be in a group rather than individual people, because I guess back in the day, you know, when the lions and the dinosaurs were trying to kill us, we knew that it was safer for us to be in a group, so we would be less likely to get eaten, which I guess it makes sense. And I don't know, now I gotta try to explain this crap and do makeup, and I'm like, I gotta dip into this because this only has shimmers and stuff, which is why I like it, but I need a base color. And would you believe I actually had to take off my makeup before this, because I just did like a weird little glittery look. I don't know why, I'm a weirdo, but I wanted to look pretty at work today. Even though I was commented on the blue hair, he's like, the boss man says, every time you get a day off, you come in with different colored hair. I was like, yeah, and it only technically takes me 20 minutes, but I don't need the day off, but I need the day off. Don't even suggest that we're not going to have a day off so that I can't have blue hair. But, yeah. This is the weird conversations I have with my boss. I figured he would actually rather see something other than purple, because he's normally seen me in purple and pink. And he asked me once why somebody would want purple hair, and I'm like, why not? I like it. It's not on your head, so anyway. Yeah. So, the whole group mentality, and I guess, like, well, okay. Who is this Machiavelli guy? Okay. Before I understand the whole group mentality thing, so we decide that, you know, we need to get into a group so that we don't get eaten by the lions and the dinosaurs, right? Okay. So, I guess the higher-ups in our group also realized that if we're united, then we are stronger than the people that are controlling us. Does this make sense? I mean, I think it kind of makes sense, which is why they're always, the higher ups, so to speak, are always trying to divide us between right and left, or any other division that we may find. If you catch my drift, when we're just all working and trying to get through our lives. I know, I'm just trying to get through this alive, and there are days, man, I'm just like, I don't think I'm gonna make it through it today, but somehow I do. But I still question it. Anyway, so I understand somewhat of the group mentality when I kind of see, like, I remember a video I watched on Facebook where I noticed that when the whole Rona came to town, and people are told that they need to wear masks, and that was another big dividing factor as to who's wearing a mask and who's not wearing a mask, which I only wear a mask at work. And that's only because I was told that there's people watching the cameras that I need to, like, prove that I'm not subjecting myself to the Rona. And I'm like, I literally never see anybody. And on the off chance that somebody is walking through the hallway and I surprise them by saying, oh, hello, they're just like, oh, hi, there's a person there, which I kind of understand. That was kind of a reason for me taking that job, because I prefer jobs where I am unseen. where nobody thinks of the person who has to change your sheets or your towels and stuff like that, or clean up your mess and take your trash. Nobody thinks of that person or really truly sees that person, and I honestly don't like attention. So this is a perfect job where I get to clean and get in my little zen zone, so to speak, because I mean, cleaning for me is somewhat soothing. Not when I come home to a house full of people who are perfectly capable of cleaning up after themselves, which I guess is the same thing in a hotel room, but you know, I didn't raise those people. Anyway, we don't need to get on to a different rant. So, I guess that kind of in a way separates the group mentality, which I guess introvert versus extrovert type people. But even though we're introverts, we still want to be part of a group, which, I mean, God bless my friends for, you know, sticking with me, because I am the worst friend ever. I barely even talk in the group chat most times, because I'm very observant of people, and it's just, I mean, it's not that I don't want to, you know, partake in the shenanigans, which I guess would be a good thing. I mean, I do at times, but, you know, you just ask them. I'm just, like, usually not there, because I'm usually at work, but they also know that as soon as I get home from work, and, you know, barring no terrible distractions, I am just relaxing for maybe 30 minutes, catching up on what has been talked about, which recently is the FabFitFun, which I still don't have my FabFitFun box. And there's already an edit sale. But since I'm a seasonal peasant, I have to wait till the end of June, which, hey, maybe I'll have my FabFitFun box from, like, last season. I don't know when. I still haven't even got a tracking, guys. Do I need to be one of those people that call and be like, where is my stuff? Moving on. I closed the door for a reason.
And Bailey opened it.
Well, get them back inside. You see, the nonsense that I deal with. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, propaganda and group psychology. Okay, that goes at the end of the video. Oh yeah, with the whole mask thing. Rant. Anyway, there's like a video floating around, which I'm gonna try this like dark brown first, which I don't even know if that's like a smart thing to do. But this video that's floating around Facebook, well, I don't think it's really floating around anymore because it's probably about a couple weeks old, and we don't have an attention span to really talk about stuff past 2 days, right?
Heathen.
So, don't call my amazing dog a heathen.
I'm calling Wiener a heathen.
Well, it's still an amazing dog. Not as amazing as my dog, but still. No, she was calling the friend's dog a heathen. Anyway. So, there's this lady that's trying to shop for her food, and she doesn't have a mask on. But everybody else has a mask on, and they just like, the only way that I could really describe it is like those raptors in Jurassic Park that just go absolutely apeshit and start like trying to peck at her, and they just like literally made this woman back out of the store because she was not wearing a mask. And I'm like, okay, I can understand somewhat with the group psychology is where this group with the masks truly believed that they are in the right and protecting everybody. But I don't know what the thing with masks are now, but technically if you're wearing a mask, aren't you more protected than the person who wasn't wearing the mask? So why were they so afraid of her and berating her, basically making her back out of the store because she didn't wear the mask, but everybody else was? I mean, if they were so protected, why were they telling her to get the hell out of the store? Why were they basically telling her that she and her family that needed food was not as important as them? And that that was the most disturbing fucking thing ever to me. And I'm just like, oh my god. But then I was in the comment section of the main video. Like, I think I watched like 3 of them, and I think the first one I had to watch twice because I was like, oh crap, I gotta write that down because I'm gonna try to get a note on this, because I swear to God I'm gonna try to get a point here, because if I'm smart, it'll kind of flow into next week's, because like I said, things are up in the air right now, filming schedule-wise, and I don't know what the hell is going to be happening next week. So if I was a smart person, I would film another Wednesday video. So things are hard right now, guys. I don't even know what the hell's going on. It's a difficult time for me, trying to be a mom and a worker and a celebrity, and I'm tired, but I'm trying to make sense. So, propaganda, examples, and I didn't really think about it, but then I was like, oh wait, yeah, that is. Because also on the Facebook, I keep seeing this, and it's annoying the shit out of me, quite honestly. The new normal. What exactly is this new normal? I mean, granted, I can't really relate because not really much in our town shut down, honestly. Because, I don't know, we just all figured we needed money. And we would wash our hands because, you know, that's what we do. Should I really put on more brown or should I just go for the sparkles? Because I'm already at 17 minutes and I gotta try to... I don't know, it's already on there. Fuck it. I wonder what sparkle Amanda's going to predict that I'm going to use. Okay, Amanda, I have kind of darkish brown on right now as a base color, and I can choose from pink glitter, gold glitter, dark purpley glitter, or an iridescent one. Or, my favorite one, which is also called Libra, but it's kind of like a smoky yet rosy iridescent glitter. Or a fairy glitter, which is like, I don't know, peachy, but fabulous. Anyway, stay at home, stay safe. That's kind of weird. It's like, what is out there that's going to hurt me? Because I can get struck by lightning at home as well, but I don't know. And my 2 favorites, we're in this together. Are we really? Really? Are we in this together as long as we agree on what we're going to be doing? Because it sure doesn't seem like we're in this together. And now more than ever. What do you mean now more than ever? What do we need now more than ever? I don't get it, guys. But then again, I really try to avoid watching TV because it's just easier to binge watch the series now on Hulu. Which, I'm going to need another series because I'm finishing up You're the Worst. And if y'all are into watching a fucking train wreck, oh my god, don't let no kids around though, because it's bad. It's very explicit, but it's funny. So, the only thing I'm going to try to make this whole group psychology thing kind of make sense. And, which I guess I kind of had to understand somewhat of group psychology when I started YouTube. And, what am I going to do? It's got to be something kind of neutral. Unless you want to see the shirt for the next 10 videos. Yes, I have 10 fucking videos I need to film. And I didn't even film an alert video last month. It's literally still sitting there on my dresser. And my alert box for this month came yesterday. I was like, oh, that's why I didn't have a video that last Friday. Anyway, God, I am scattered. I am tired too. So, but we have to understand it with the group psychology thing with the YouTube, because the very first thing that you want to do in the YouTube is, they even have videos on this, is find your niche and you will get the views. Now, how do you find your niche? I don't know, look at your analytics, which from what my YouTube stats analytics means is apparently my niche is FabFitFun unboxings and crystals. And, I mean, crystals are amazing, but, you know, I like makeup too, so I'm just gonna unbox a lot of shit because I like a lot of stuff. But, the whole thing in finding your niche is you have to be relatable. And I think that's my problem, guys, is I'm not very relatable. And I don't know. Because the whole, what the hell was your name again? Bernays thing? He also realized that he needed to have influencers, which I didn't even know they were talking about that in like the 20s, almost 30s. That, you know, something about, you know, convincing women that smoking was cool, and they doubled the sales in Lucky Strikes because, you know, they were freedom torches or something like that. This dude hired people, or classy looking ladies, to smoke cigarettes in a parade. I think it was an Easter parade. I'm not sure. There's a lot of videos I watched, guys. And I'm just like, why would we believe that a cigarette is a freedom torch? I mean, as a smoker, I don't advise people to start smoking. It's an expensive habit and rather annoying, especially when you're working a shift that's longer than expected. And to keep, like, control of the habit, so to speak, yeah, I could say, hey, let me clock out for about 10 minutes so I can smoke a cigarette. But then if I do that, who's really controlling the habit, me or the cigarette? And so far, it has been me controlling the habit. And I'll tell you, 8 hours without a cigarette, Melissa is not a happy person. I'm just saying. And I know there's some people saying, well, if you can do 8 hours, then you can do 12 hours. And if you can do 12 hours, you can do 16. I know. I did actually quit for like 3 months at one point in my life. And my dumbass I just started smoking again for some reason. I don't know why. I had to go visit family, and I didn't want to. We're not blaming anybody. I'm just saying. It was a stupid mistake. What glitter? What glitter? What glitter? Maybe I could do 2 glitters. Would that be too much, though? I'm gonna try it. Anyway, so the whole, with finding your niche and being relatable, you have to, niche is like, I guess, another fancy word for group or whatever. Or, oh God, I forgot the biggest propaganda of my, I see it on Facebook all the time. And I see even some YouTubers saying it. Find your tribe. Oh, I mean, I get it. We all gotta find our people, but then again, we gotta be individual and stuff like that. Why do my friends put up with me? I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. It's 25 minutes and oh my god, 9:30. Yeah, that was my boss texting me. Okay, maybe I can put the rose gold over the brown and it'll make something pretty. And if it doesn't turn out, I can always just kind of deepen the corners, right? I don't know. But the whole thing with the propaganda and the group psychology, I guess Freud told Edward that, you know, we need to understand this because why we need influencers is because people in the back of their head, they buy things because they're in a certain mental space, and that's what we need to understand if we want to influence people to buy things. And which is why I don't have any FabFitFun credit or basically any credits for any of the boxes that I open, because I don't do the whole, oh my god, this is amazing, like, share, and subscribe crap, because I don't care. Like, I may have made a few enemies with some boxes because, you know, my face cannot tell a lie, guys. It just can't. And if a box is what the fuck, it's a what the fuck box. But also, I have learned the tells of my other unboxing friends. Some of them, their eyebrows, they just raise, and then they're really polite. And I'm like, yeah, girl, I know. But, okay, so this brown kind of got covered up by the pink glitter, I think. I don't know. It looks kind of cute. Of course, it's starting to look kind of muddy, too. So, I need a blendy brush because hooded eyes, guys. Just maybe I can put the fairy dust over, like, right there, and it'll be amazing. Maybe? I don't know. We're gonna do it anyway. Knowing my luck, I'm probably just gonna have to get another one of these palettes just for that freaking color. I really hate to admit that this is like the most used palette of all my ABH palettes. And it's because of the glitters, even though they say after a certain age you're not supposed to wear glitter. I like to sparkle, shut up. So, I don't like this lip gloss though. It's ewy. Sorry, but I am dying of thirst. Not sponsored. But, yeah. My god, it's 28. And 28 minutes of absolute nonsense. And I guess I didn't really make a point, but hey, we can have a conversation in the comments because that is my joy in life. And I love the comments. I don't do it to sell. I do it for the comments. But, yeah. But with the whole influencer thing, is I guess the example that Freud had given was that we don't buy a car just because we need to get from point A to point B, which I guess I do. My car is not the nicest looking, but I don't care because I paid $800 for it and I'm going to get every ounce of money out of it. But the whole thing that he was like, oh, Freud wants to know why we bought the car. Was it, did we want to impress our friends? Or have a certain status or impress the woman or the neighbors or whatever, because technically we can all have the same looking car, but then again, I guess it wouldn't be individual. Just, oh my God, just, see, then you can't really say that it's status symbol, because technically, in a way, it's showing your individuality. Oh my God, this doesn't make sense. But yeah, the propaganda, it's just, I don't understand it. Well, I understand it, but I don't understand. Well, I understand why it's needed too. Y'all just gonna have to watch this video in the description and come back and see if you understand why I am like, so, oh my God, this is just literally what's going on today, and I don't like it. I mean, I understand that it's probably a good thing that we have our groups and stuff like that, but it's also something that we need to keep our individuality too, and not chase people out of grocery stores basically saying that they're not important enough to get food for their families because they're not wearing a mask, which I don't really know what would happen if somebody tried to do that to me. I probably would have gone viral cussing them out, but that's neither here nor there. When it's 31 minutes and I got 10 boxes to undo, so my phone's gonna be filled up, guys. But yeah, I missed y'all. I'll see you when I see you, because you're about to be bombarded by some Spankies videos. I got some stuff, and I got some new stuff, and I think you'll like it. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye, Internet!